And now it'll be the Panthers serving this time. Number 5, Angelo Lent, getting ready to serve. Overhand serve over to Tiospa Zina. Nice hit there by number 10, Tiffany Hyder over net. Not enough to upset Tiospa Zina to keep the ball in play. Hitting it over. Panthers getting it over. Number 1 of Tiospa Zina was going for the dig. Little late again. And now the first point of this quarter goes to the Panthers. Number 5, Angela Lent serves yet again for the Panthers. Panthers have the ball in the air, and get the point again. Angela Lent serves, and Tiospa Zina has the ball in the air. Not able to get it over there. Looks like they hit that antenna sticking out of the ropes. Not the ropes, the nets. Number 5, Angela Lent serves yet again. Nice dig there by number 1 of Tiospa Zina. Tiospa Zina just hitting the ball straight down. And Tiospa Zina has the first point. And not the first point, their first point. And let's see if they'll be able to get caught up or even ahead of the Panthers. Still the other goings of this quarter. Tiospa Zina has the ball in the air, able to get it over. Jordan Zek has it now. Leah Burry gets it over. Tiospa Zina, and Tiospa Zina hit it right back. Nice dig there by Anna Nelner. And Sydney Scone was going for a dig. A little late there, just a tad. But nevertheless, the point goes to Tiospa Zina. Some great digs, some great volleyball action in general we've seen from this game. Referee gonna say that's an out, and it goes to the Panthers. Most of this game, in fact, from the Panthers, we've seen mostly just juniors and, of course, Leah Burry, the senior. In fact, 4 of the varsity players on the Panthers team right now are juniors. Jordan Zek being the sophomore, and number 7, Leah Burry, being the senior, as we already noted. The only senior on this team. As a matter of fact, we saw this the last game, the last episode, GPL Volleyball. I wasn't quite sure about the name, but nevertheless, it was number 8, Rachel Kuhlman, who was replaced by the new number 8, Reagan Zek, who is, as a matter of fact, a freshman, which made Leah Burry the only senior to play volleyball for the Panthers right now. Tiospa Zina getting that point now. Panthers still fairly ahead. Tiospa Zina. Ball's getting caught in the net there. Tiospa Zina not doing too good at the beginning of this quarter. Ball's going way out there into those bleachers. Now, number 7, Leah Burry, is ready to serve. Gets it over, just rushing the top of that net. And none of the Tiospa Zina players reacting to that, as they'll call a timeout. And here, while they're doing that, let's watch this replay. Now the Panthers will have the ball. Number 7, Leah Burry, will be serving for them. Hits the ball up, overhand serve, and there, ball is hitting the net, just like we saw from Tiospa Zina for the timeout. Now let's see if this is the opening that Tiospa Zina will need. So they are 6 points behind now. Ball's going right out there to the floor. Panthers get another point. as Katie Bisek comes in. Always reminds me every time she comes in to serve. Serves the ball over, but with too much force. Ball goes out, and Tiospa gets 1 point. It's number 1. Tiospa gets ready to serve. Serves it over to the Panthers. Panthers get back. Number 10 going for the dig there. A little too late. Panthers just dragging Tiospa along. Number 2, Anna Nelner, serves the ball, and again, Tiospa not enough time to react, I guess. The ball is hitting the ground there. Panthers 13, Tiospa 5. Anna Nelner serves the ball again, and Tiospa gets the ball way up. Again, brushing that ceiling. Tiospa definitely good at that. We saw that in the first quarter, I believe. Panthers get that point. Number 2, Ann Nelner, ready to serve. Serves the ball over. Tiospa. Tiospa quick on their feet. Third pass, not quite able. Just bouncing to the other side of those bleachers. Pretty amazing stuff. Now the Panthers 10 points ahead of Tiospa. Nice dig there by number 3, Ashley Peterson. And Jordan Zeck gets the ball over. Tiospa just having the ball bounce out there. Now the Panthers just dominating much of this third quarter. Number 2, Anna Nelner gets ready to serve. And Tiospa gets the point there. Still 10 points behind though. See what they do with the ball. Serves the ball over. Nice dig there by Sydney Scone. Sydney gets the ball over. And out though. Tiospa gets another point. Seen the second quarter, we've seen that Tiospa, despite being a fair number of points behind, they're able to make a comeback. And it seems just like every time I say something around those lines, one of the teams, whichever one's serving, just hits the net when they serve. Tiospa still 10 points behind. Quick action there. Leah Burry getting the ball over. Nice dig there by Tiospa. Tiospa almost able to get the ball over, but almost isn't enough. Previously this weekend, the former Great Plains Lutheran High School science teacher, Mr. Raymond Kruger, resigned from his duty here at Great Plains. We here at GPL Volleyball would just like to wish Mr. Raymond Kruger the best of luck in his future endeavors. As number 10 of Tiospa serves the ball over, gets it caught in the net. Now the Panthers getting ready to close in on winning this quarter and the entire game. Tremendous first quarter they had. Second and third quarter, not quite as much. Panthers just dragging Tiospa along in this quarter. 12 points ahead are the Panthers. Tiospa gets the ball over. Angela Lent gets the ball up to Anna Nelner. Passes it over to Tiospa. Tiospa gets it over to Jordan Zeck. The ball going out there. And yet another point for the Panthers. And now we get Reagan Zeck in, a freshman. And just as she gets in, we get a timeout. And while that's happening, let's watch this replay. Number 5, Angela Lent serves for the Panthers. Ball going up there. Just hitting the top of the ceiling by Tiospa Zina. Able to get the ball back. The ball goes out, and the Panthers get the point. Now number 8, Kendra Cluck coming in. Or not number 8. What am I thinking? Number 9. Hard to see those numbers on the shirts and their jerseys. Tiospa Zina gets the point there. Let's see what they'll be able to do with the ball now. Haven't seen too much of both number 8 and number 9 of the Panthers, Reagan Zek and Kendra Cluck, in this game too much, or in GPL volleyball, period. They're mostly dominated by the juniors, and of course the one senior, Leah Burry, the lone senior in this season of volleyball. As a matter of fact, the season of volleyball, for the Panthers at least, hasn't been going too well. Over this past few weeks, they've been losing to multiple teams, but it's starting to look like the streak, this losing streak that the Panthers have had, is starting to break. Tiospa Zina gets the point there. Number 20 gets ready to serve for Tiospa Zina. Ball going out there. Ball just going off of the bleachers and out. Some pretty crazy stuff happening in this game. Ball is going all over the place. Hyder trying to pass the ball over to Tiospa Zina, gets caught in the net. Tiospa Zina is starting to get a few points. Sequence of points. 10 points behind now. For Tiospa Zina. Ball going out there. And Tiospa Zina, 14 points now. Number 20 again serving for Tiospa Zina. Hyder gets the ball over that time. And Tiospa Zina was going for the dig. Looked like 4 or 3 of them. Not quite there. And the Panthers just one more point, and they'll have won this quarter. And as a matter of fact, the entire game. Sydney Skillin trying to serve the ball, getting caught in the net. And Tiospa Zina gets the point. Now this time number 17 of Tiospa Zina serves for them. Ball is bouncing off the net there. Panthers trying to go for some quick thinking. Didn't quite have it. Tiospa Zina kind of making a comeback. Nice save there. Nice dig by Jordan Zek, going right into their sidelines. Tiospa Zina starting to rack up some points. 7 points behind are Tiospa Zina. Still, the Panthers only need 1 point in order to win. And with moves like that, I don't think they will get that 1 point. Tiospa Zina serves back, and the ball goes out, and that will be the end of this quarter and the entire game. And as we said in the second episode, the Panthers break their losing streak. That's it for this episode of GPL Volleyball. Goodbye, everyone.